Hello. We're going to try again. We had some glitches in the live before, and I apologize for that. But here I am back again. Okay. So, welcome and thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a gentle, slow yoga practice, and it is geared for new beginners or even for those who have been away from yoga for a while but want to come back. The poses are nice and slow, and I will explain them the best that I can so that you can understand the benefits of each pose and how to get into the pose and come out of the pose with effort but much ease. My name is Elaine, also known as, or I should say known by the name Ekabhakti, and this is a level 1 yoga practice. So we'll begin by taking a seated, comfortable position, and that may be for you seated on a cushion or on the edge of a folded blanket with your legs crossed, one leg in front of the other. And the goal is to have the knees come as close down to the mat as possible. And with the use of the props, a blanket or a pillow, that brings your pelvic area closer, and you are able to achieve that. So we're going to begin by warming up the body, but first we will chant Om just one time to open the class. So with your hands resting comfortably on your knees, close your eyes and inhale for one Om. Om Shanti. Om Peace. So we'll begin by warming up the eyes with the movement called Netra Vyanamam, the eye movements. So sitting in your comfortable position, open your eyes and bring your gaze to the top, and we're going to make circular movements to the right, starting at the number 1 on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and continue all the way around, going to the peripheral part of your vision, which is where you almost can't see anything anymore. Moving slowly. And this movement massages the eye muscles and tones the optic nerve. And when your eyes reaches the top, bring your gaze to the center, close your eyes and relax. Take an inhale in and a full exhale out. Now reopen your eyes, bring your gaze to the top, and we're going to begin making counterclockwise circular movements, starting with the number 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and continue around at your own pace for a few times. When your gaze reaches the top, bring your vision to the center, close your eyes and relax. Now bring the palms of your hands together. We're going to briskly rub them back and forth to warm the palms of your hands, and then gently take the palms and bring them over your eyes, blocking out the light, giving your eyes a rest. And as the heat begins to dissipate, just gently come down with your fingertips, lightly brush the tops of your eyelids, gentle strokes, massage your temples, your cheekbones, your neck, and then bring your hands back down to your lap. Now I wanted to just help you understand the comfortable seated position that you can take. As I said, this is one of them, but also if this isn't comfortable for you, you can take a block or a book or even a cushion, place it between your legs down where your bottom will come, and you can sit in this pose, which is called Thunderbolt. This might be more comfortable for you. Either way, it's your decision. And now we're going to begin to warm up the body with some gentle, easy warm-ups. So come to your hands and knees in a tabletop position, your hands gently below your shoulder blades and your knees right below your hips. And we're going to begin doing some cat and cow poses. So take an inhale in and then exhale out, and as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and arch your back up like a cat. Then inhale, lower your abdomen and look forward and up. Exhale, chin to chest, arch your back like the cat. Inhale, lower your abdomen and look up. And repeat just for a few rounds, warming up the spine. We'll do one more. And then bring your hands a little bit further towards the front of the mat. We're going to take our first downward dog, which will look like an inverted V. So curling your toes under, you're going to press on your palms of your hands, and you're going to raise your hips up high, and you can begin pedaling out your feet, eventually stretching the calves out. You will be able to straighten your legs and the heels will reach the mat. Moving on, we're going to walk the feet to the front of the mat to meet your hands. And you're just going to dangle loose your head. Uttanasana, the forward fold. You can straighten your knees if it's available to you, or you can keep a slight bend in the backs of your knees. Take hold of your elbows and just move from side to side. Now we're going to begin to coming up to a standing position, but ever so slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Coming up, shoulders up, back and down. And we will find our mountain pose, Tadasana, in a standing position. Now to gain your center, you can rock forward and sideways. Your toes are spread wide. As I said, your legs are hip distance apart. And we're going to begin the sun salutations, Surya Namaskaram, which is a general tonic for the entire body, and it prepares you for the rest of the other asanas. Let me just get this better. Okay. I just want to make it sure that you're able to see. Very good. So rooting down through your legs and feeling a nice pull up, as if there's a string pulling your head straight up. The palms of your hands are alongside of your body. We're going to begin the sun salutations, which is composed of 12 positions, and I will go through that very slowly. So we begin with position 1, inhaling, bring the palms of your hands in front of your chest. Position 2, we're going to exhale, bring your arms out in front of you and straight up, and then you're going to bend back below your shoulder blades. Position 3, we're going to hinge from the hips back into your forward fold, Uttanasana. And position 4, you're going to bring your left leg all the way back, coming down onto your knees. Now here's where your props will come in handy if you have them today. If not, the next time we meet, you can bring them along. With the use of props, it helps you come up a little bit further. You're able to meet your chest or your pelvic area to your leg and look forward. Very good. Just stay here for a few seconds. Take a nice full deep breath. Now we're going to move into position 5. Place your hands inside of your leg, and you're going to bring the right foot back to meet the left, back into your inverted V position. Pedal out the legs again. Position 6, bring your knees to the mat. Palms of your hands are right underneath your shoulders. You're going to bring your chest and head to the mat. And then you're going to bring the rest of your body down, coming up into baby cobra. That's position 7. Position 8, you're going to come back into that inverted V. So curl your toes under. Downward dog. In the next position, we're going to bring the left foot forward. So here again is where the blocks will come in handy. So inhaling, bend your left knee, come up on your toe, and bring that left leg forward, and place your right knee on the mat. Looking forward. Next position 10, you're going to take the right leg and bring it in front to meet the left. For your forward fold, again. Position 11, we're going to bring the arms alongside of the ears and pressing down through the feet, we're going to come up. Reaching nice and tall, bend slightly back beneath the shoulder blades. And position 12, the palms of your hands in front of the chest. Namaste. Warming up the body is so important. So notice how you feel. You can make some gentle movements. You can straighten out your clothing, whatever you need to do. Moving forward, our next pose is Shavasana, the first resting pose. So for Shavasana, you come down on your mat and lay on your back. Your hands are alongside of your body, palms up. Your feet are slightly apart and your legs, I should say, are slightly apart and your feet are flopped out to the side. Shavasana, the corpse pose, is a resting pose that you can take at any time during your practice if you need to. And then just when you're ready, during the practice at that time. It's also in this Shavasana where you remember to listen to your body. Every day is different. You may feel more flexible one day than the other, but it doesn't matter. It's all yoga. So now we're going to turn over on our abdomens for the second resting pose. And you can do that however is comfortable for you. You can either make a pillow with your hands and place your head, or bring your arms alongside of your body with your palms up and cheek to one side. Avasana is the same as Shavasana, only with a gentle stretch to the neck. So after a few seconds, turn your head and stretch the opposite side of your neck. Beautiful. And now we're going to get ready for our back bends. The back bends help bring strength and awareness to the upper back and the lower back. So the first backward bend is called the Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. So to prepare yourself to get into this pose, you can either keep your legs together or apart. Bring the palms of your hands alongside of your chest and your chin to the mat. Your elbows are drawn in. You're going to exhale and with an inhale, press gently on the palms of your hands and come up. You could close your eyes, look a foot away from your mat. The awareness is on the upper back, between your shoulders, and then slowly come down. And keep your hands in the same position because we're going to do this one more time. Inhale and exhale. And on your next exhale, you're going to press against the palms of your hands and come up. Bring the awareness to your upper back. And then slowly come down. And you can remove your arms, place them as a pillow as you had before, or alongside of your body. The back bends not only bring strength and stability to your lower and upper back, but they also stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, warming up the body, allowing the blood flow to speed up, and maybe even a little bit of your heart. So we come back into our Advasana, the prone pose, preparing for the next back bend. So when you are ready, roll to the right and place your entire arm with the palms of your hand up against your thigh. Then roll to the left and do the same with the right hand. Beautiful. Place your chin on the mat. Bring your awareness to your right leg. You're going to stretch it out from your hip. And with an inhale, begin to raise it a few inches off the mat. Keep that stretch going, and the awareness is on the lower back. And remember that the stretch is more important than the height. And then slowly lower. Moving on to the other side, bring your awareness to the left leg, stretching it out. Inhale and bring your left leg up a few inches off the mat. Beautiful. And then lower. Now you can repeat the same asanas one leg at a time, or you can move on to the full Salambhasana lotus pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, you're going to bring both legs up, stretching them out. The awareness is on the lower back. Beautiful. And then slowly come down. Remove your arms, turn your head to the other side, and rest in Advasana. And the last backward bend will be Dhanurasana. And we can make some modifications for that. So rolling on your right side with your right arm up. You can lean on your arm with your head. Bend your left leg and take hold of your ankle or your pant leg and feel that stretch even in your quadricep. The awareness is on the lower back. And then lower. And now roll to the left side. Resting on your left arm, bend your right leg, take hold of your ankle or your pant leg, beautiful. And then come back. With an inhale, you're going to press against the mat, come up, moving into a pose called Balasana, the child pose, which is a transformation moving from the back bends to the front forward bends, and it also allows your mind to move inward. So you can, from your kneeling position, you place a block in front here. You can keep your knees together or apart with your toes together. I prefer apart. And you can slowly come down. You're going to place your head on the block and your arms outstretched, or you can bring your arms behind you for less tension on your shoulders. Or you can even, if your head can reach the mat, bend your elbows and place your hands in the prayer position. Beautiful. Now coming up, walk your hands back to meet your body and just come over to your side. Bring your legs in front of you to sit in Dandasana, which is the seated pose for all forward bending poses. So again, using our props, the first forward bending pose, which will be head to knee, Janu Shirshasana. Now keep in mind that these are cooling down poses, and the forward poses they stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is calming everything down. Your heart slows down. You're just more relaxed. So with your legs stretched out, you're going to bend your right knee, place the sole of your foot on the inside of your left thigh, and you may notice there's a little space here between your knee and the mat. So take your block or your book or whatever you may have handy at the moment and place it under your knee for some comfort. Inhale, bring your arms up, and we're going to face the extended leg. Your feet are flexed, meaning your toes are pointed up, and you're going to become hinging forward. But before your back begins to round, lower your hands to your mat or to your knee, wherever is comfortable for you. And notice the stretch underneath your hamstrings. And then you can just rest your head. To come out of the pose, reach your arms out alongside of your ears. Come forward with your chest. Come up. And then lower your arms. Gently bring your knee up. Straighten. And as we move on to the other side. Bending your left knee. Place the sole of the foot on the inside of your right leg. If you need a block, place it underneath your left knee. You'll notice one side of the body is always more flexible than the other. Inhale, bring your arms up, and then begin hinging over that extended leg. And before the back begins to round, place your hands down and move into the pose, lowering your head. And feel that stretch along your hamstrings. Beautiful. And so come out of the pose. Inhale, bring your arms alongside of your ears. And come up. And bring your arms down. Raise your left leg. And extend both feet. Again, I wanted to mention, with these forward folding poses, you can sit on the folded edge of your blanket. It aids a little bit in helping you bring your hips forward. And it's just a little bit more comfortable. Our next asana, our next pose will be the just forward fold, Paschimottanasana pose. So both legs are extended out. This time, keep a slight bend in your knees. It's perfectly okay. We're going to do the same thing that we did before. Raise our arms up, inhale, and then you're going to come forward with your chest. The goal is to have your chest meet the top of your legs. And this stretches the entire back. When you're ready, bring your arms down and just rest in the pose. And we'll hold this pose for about a minute. The awareness is on the entire spine. And remember, at any time during your practice, if you need a rest, lie in Shavasana or Ivasana. And when you're ready, rejoin your practice. So come out of the pose, bring your arms alongside of your ears, and then reaching forward, come up. And lower your arms and feel the benefits of your efforts. And now we're going to move into our inversions. And there are different ways you can access an inversion. If you have a regular practice inversion, please feel free to take that. Otherwise, I'll be showing you some modifications. One which will be legs up a wall. Let me move this camera so you can see better. Okay. So if you have a wall handy, come to sit alongside of the wall against it with your buttocks. And then you're going to lie down and turn and bring your legs up against the wall. Try to get your buttocks as close to the wall as possible. Or if you don't have a wall or a couch handy, which you can do against the couch, we can do legs up the imaginary wall with the use of a prop, being a block or a book equivalent to this size. So again, you're going to lie down, take hold of your block, bring the bottoms of your feet as close to the bottom of your body, the buttocks. Inhale and begin raising your body, your buttocks. Take hold of the block and place it right underneath the sacrum part, which is just above your buttocks. Palms of the hands are flat on the mat. And with an inhale, you're going to begin raising your legs one at a time. For legs up the wall, your inversion. We hold this pose a little bit longer because of its great benefits. An inversion stimulates the thyroid gland in the neck. It also allows any fluid retention in your legs to drain. It gives the heart a rest. Very good for the tired legs as well. I should have mentioned that there are contraindications for any inversion. One, if you're pregnant, or if it is your menstrual cycle, if you've had any surgery in your eyes, or actually anywhere, any glaucoma. I would not do any inversions. All right, to come out of the pose, just reverse your steps, placing one leg and foot at a time on the mat. Raise your hips, remove your prop. Palms of the hands are on the mat, and slowly, one vertebra at a time, come down. Beautiful. Stretch your legs out. Take a rest in Shavasana. Moving on to our next pose, the fish pose, Miccio-McClean. And they say this is the counter pose to the inversions. So I'll show you two ways. The first way is the regular way without props, and then I'll show you one with props. So to begin, take both hands and place it underneath your bottom with your thumbs up but your fingers underneath. Your elbows are close to your body, legs are together, feet are flexed. You're going to inhale and press your weight on your elbows to come up, looking at your feet. Then you're going to inhale, raise your abdomen and your chest, and then slowly bring your crown of your head down to the mat. This pose has the benefits of also massaging the thyroid glands in your neck, and it is said to improve your posture. I'm going to come up and just show you how you can do this using a prop. Take your small blanket and roll it up like a Tootsie Roll. And you're going to place it about 10 inches away from the top of the mat. You're going to come down and lie on the rolled blanket right below your shoulder blades. Also, you can place a block underneath your head. Bring your arms up and out along the sides of the blanket. Beautiful. Then I want to show you how to come out of your fish pose. If you are taking the traditional fish pose. So from this position, you're going to again lean on your elbows, come up, and then one vertebra at a time, come down. If you are in the fish pose, using your prop, your blanket, you can bend both knees, roll to one side in a fetal position, and with the top of your hand, help yourself to come up to a comfortable seated position. Beautiful. And now we're going to move into a pose called Ardha Matsyendrasana, which is the spinal twist. The spinal twist is a beautiful way of ridding your body of toxins. So again, you could take your folded edge of the blanket and sit on it, or your little cushion or pillow. You're going to straighten your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Bending your left leg, take your left leg and cross over your right leg. The sole of your left foot is flat against the mat. You're going to bring your left arm over your knee. With your right arm, you're going to raise it up and bring it behind you, just to use it like a kickstand to keep your body straight. You're going to inhale, and we're going to twist to the right, starting from the navel, not from the head, from the navel and up. So it goes like this. Inhale and begin twisting. Navel, rib cage, chest, and head. Looking over your right shoulder. Twisting all the internal organs, getting rid of the toxins in your body. And then slowly twist back, starting with the head first, and then begin unwinding the rest of your body. You can also take a counterclockwise twist. Bring your leg up. We're going to move on to the other side. Bending your right knee, crossing over your left. The left foot is flexed, toes up. Take the right arm over your left knee, and the left arm goes back. A kickstand helping you sit up straight. You're going to inhale and begin twisting to the left. Looking over that left shoulder. Beautiful. And then slowly bring your head back, and you can take a counterclockwise twist. Beautiful. Bring your right leg over, sitting up nice and tall. Moving on to a pose or an asana called Baddha Konasana. It's a pose to open up your hips. So again, you're going to either sit on something, your rolled up blanket, or I should say your folded blanket on the edge of your folded blanket or on your cushion. You're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Elbows are on the inside of the knees, or actually on your thighs. We don't want to touch the knees too much. Sitting up nice and tall, you're going to begin hinging forward, and as you do, you'll feel your elbows pressing against the inside of your body, and you can feel that stretch right in your groin. So we'll hold this pose for 15 seconds. Baddha Konasana, the bound eagle pose. Beautiful. And to come out of the pose, coming to sit up tall, gently bring your knees together. And as we prepare for our yoga mudra, which is a yoga seal. So taking a block, or if you, the goal is we're going to hinge forward. If you can hinge forward and your head can reach the mat, then by all means do that. Or you can take a block, and as you hinge forward, your head will reach the block. Or if you just want to close your chin to your chest. Yoga mudra is not an asana, it's not a pose. It's a yoga seal, sealing in your practice. So sitting up nice and tall, closing your eyes, to bring the awareness inward, we're going to begin hinging forward to wherever is comfortable for you. The arms go behind your back. You take one hand and with your two fingers collapse a wrist. You can use your dominant hand with your fingers to clasp your wrist behind your back. And we stay here for 1 minute. And ever so slowly begin to come up in the slowest fashion possible. Om. Keeping the eyes closed, placing your hands on your lap, feeling your awareness go inward. As we prepare for deep relaxation yoga nidra. So, for this deep relaxation, you come to lie on your back in Shavasana. Your body may begin to chill a little bit from the movements of the poses, so you can cover yourself with your blanket. Take an eye pillow to block out the lights, or anything you may have available to cover your eyes laying down. You could dim your lights. I'll just show you this position. In Shavasana, dim the lights or cover your eyes with an eye pillow or anything that you may have handy at the moment. And relax. We're going to go through the body part by part, tensing and relaxing the muscles. So become aware of your arms and your legs. You're going to stretch them out wide, raise them a few inches off the mat. You're going to squeeze the muscles in your legs and your arms. And then you're going to release them to the mat, roll them from side to side, and physically relax your legs. Next, you're going to bring your awareness to your abdomen. You're going to inhale through your nose, puffing up your abdomen like a balloon. Take in as much air as you can. Hold. And then open your mouth and release all that air through your mouth. Physically relax your abdomen. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Again, you're going to breathe in through your nose, taking in as much air as you can, expanding your chest wide. Take in more air. Hold. Open your mouth and release all that air. And physically relax your chest. Now you're going to take your shoulders and bring them up to your ears. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Next, bring your shoulders in towards the center of your chest. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Bring your shoulders I should say, down to your feet. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Now you're going to move your head from side to side ever so slowly. Remember, you're doing all this lying down in your Shavasana. Then bring your head to stillness. Now we're going to go through the body and try to release any remaining tension that you may not know is still remaining. If you can tell or sense that there is some tension still remaining, send a mental message to that body part to totally relax it. Become aware of your toes. Relax. Relax your legs, your knees, your buttocks. Relax. Relax your abdomen, your chest, your heart, your lungs. Relax. Relax your arms, your fingertips, your elbows. Relax. Relax your lower back, middle back, upper back. Relax. Relax your neck, your head, the top of your head, the sides of your head, the back of your head. Relax. Relax your tongue, jaw, mouth. Relax your nose, your cheeks, your eyes. Relax. Notice that there is no tension anywhere. When your body is totally relaxed, even your breath becomes relaxed and subtle. Let it flow in and let it flow out. Become a witness to your breath. Relax your mind. Notice any thoughts that may be passing, and if so, just let them pass like clouds in the sky without becoming involved. Become a silent witness to the mind. Taking a few deep breaths, become aware of this peace that you are feeling. This peace is your true self. Your true nature is peace. So we're going to take a few minutes to relax and enjoy this peace. slowly begin to become aware of your body. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, move your arms and legs, roll them from side to side. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Roll to one side in a fetal position. And when you are ready, come up in your comfortable seated position. And we will end the class with a closing meditation. Loka somasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. And may the light of truth overcome all darkness. Victory to that light. Jai Sadhguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for joining me for Hatha Yoga 1, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste. Oh my God. How do I get off of this? Okay. Oh my God. How do I get out of here? Wow. Oh my God. What the hell is that? Oh my God. How did I get out of here now? How did I get out of here now? I went back on. Oh, that was... Let me see.
When I was diagnosed with HIV, I didn't know who I was.
Let me see.
When I was diagnosed with HIV, I didn't know who I was.
Oh.
Our table's here.
What table?
Because we have no plates, am I right?
What table?
Breastfeeding or have kidney or liver problems.
Oh, upstairs?
Yeah.
Don't stop taking Biktarvy without
Or
talking to your
upstairs.
healthcare provider. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache.
No matter where life takes you, Biktarvy can go with you. Talk to your healthcare provider today.
What are you gonna eat?
What did it look like the second time? See, the music was
Very
off.
good.
The
Oh,
music,
perfect.
and
You should take, oh, no, perfect.
I didn't put that music on. They did.
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know how or why. I'm not sure there's a
I
setting.
felt so bad and I thought, well, you can't see the door. So if I just say,
That was in my own world.
oh my God.
I was mortified.
I never thought you would do that. I could see you.
Brianna texted me and said, because she was getting her hair done.
I couldn't find her.
So Brianna said, I can't find it. I can't find the live, because I couldn't get on. So,
Who is she? Is she religious?
Brianna, I said.
Is she religious?
Yeah.
I couldn't find her.
Oh, well, I don't know if she's delicious on,
Oh.
But anyway, what she did do, is, I said to her, mortified, blah, blah, blah. She said, get back on.
The bellicose atmosphere seems to spread throughout the whole colony and invade
How
the
do you end
colony
this?
itself.